Welcome to Underground Radio. In 1979, Ozzy Osbourne was fired from Black Sabbath. On March 27, 1981, Ozzy Osbourne's debut solo album, Blizzard of Ozz, was released in the United States. Ozzy Osbourne's band included legendary guitarist Randy Rhoads, who had previously played in Quiet Riot. Ozzy and Randy would only record one more album together, Diary of a Madman, before Randy's tragic death in 1982. Randy was only 25 years old at the time. Rhoads was a passenger on a single-engine plane that the tour bus driver had piloted for a joyride. On the third pass to buzz over the tour bus, the wing clipped the tour bus, then crashed and burst into flames. Rhoads, the pilot, and a woman who was a cook and friend of then Ozzy Osbourne's fiancée Sharon were killed. Randy, who was a classically trained guitarist, left behind a legacy in just a few short years, a legacy that has lasted 40 years and counting. Other band members included bassist Bob Daisley, who was also the main songwriter, drummer Lee Kerslake, who sadly passed away from his battle with cancer in 2020, and keyboardist Don Airey. The 2002 reissue of Blizzard of Ozz replaced Bob Daisley and Lee Kerslake's parts with different musicians because of a legal dispute with the Osbournes. In later reissues, Daisley and Kerslake's parts are returned. The songs I Don't Know and Crazy Train would become radio mainstays. The song Goodbye to Romance is about Ozzy's split from Black Sabbath. The song Suicide Solution is about the death of AC/DC singer Bon Scott and alcohol abuse. The song Mr. Crowley is about occultist Aleister Crowley. Randy Rhoads' guitar solo on Mr. Crowley may be one of his best. On a side note, Aleister Crowley also made an appearance on Led Zeppelin III. The early vinyl releases had hidden messages coming from Aleister Crowley's works. They were inscribed during the final mastering process. Side 1 on the Run Out Groove was inscribed with So Mote Be It. Side 2 was inscribed with Do What Thou Wilt, as you can see on my vinyl copy. Don't know why, but I do not have the other inscription on side 1. Okay, now back to Ozzy. Blizzard of Ozz was a success and showed that Ozzy had a life beyond Black Sabbath. Let me know in the comments below. What are your favorite tracks from Blizzard of Ozz? Is Blizzard of Ozz your favorite Ozzy album? Is Randy Rhoads in your top 10 list of favorite guitarists? Thanks for watching and have a great day.